Where have you performed like the biggest crowd?
Cuba.
Cuba?
400,000 people.
What you say?
Kill Super Hype man right there.
You beat up Super.
Make him left,
can't kill everything.
make him left his own.
Make him left his own.
Left his own.
Yeah, look. Yo, so. Yo, there you go. Yo, busy. Dancehall at sea to name a lie.
Dancehall at sea. Walk on. It's been a while. Scott, where are you dealing with?
You know the da-da-da-da. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since we, interview together. What up?
Yeah, big old friends, man. I mean, the fans out there. Y'all know the dada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The people miss you, yo.
Hey,
They're looking for you in the comments.
We working, Scott. It's South Florida, bro.
I know you. I know I see you on every party, bro.
Yeah, you know how it goes, man.
You're doing your thing.
Dancehall, that's it. Big up my friends and the fans out there. You know, one more episode again and again.
It's not a regular episode, though. It's not a regular episode.
It's not. It ain't gonna be a regular episode, right?
Yeah, it's exclusive.
This is gonna be an exclusive one.
He got a book. Like, this is exclusive.
We've been waiting for this interview, though, for a while, though. You know,
this is not a regular interview.
And we'll guess. We're
very prepared.
I mean,
we're very prepared.
We'll guess tonight still. I think he toured like probably all
world?
through the year, all through the year though.
Yeah,
the world, but like he toured all through the year. So it's like it's really hard to connect.
Yes. We've been trying.
You understand? Yeah.
We've been trying to get here to this day for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah. Dancehall, that's it. Y'all know the deal.
So,
with special guests tonight. With brother. Legendary South
Florida legend.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? One of the greats.
Yeah.
Walshie Fire himself.
The great
Walshie Fire. Applause to my brother.
I appreciate that.
Walshie, what go on?
Yeah, and I appreciate that, my brother. I really do, man.
Hey.
Real talk.
As I said, you toured the whole year.
Man, we work hard for it, man. Trust me. And I will say, man, I represent. So I appreciate the South Florida legend stuff, man, because my carrot go everywhere.
You represent the crib everywhere you
go. Everywhere I go. Shout out to everybody from especially that little section of Miami called Norland, Carroll City. Yeah, man. So big up to everybody that went to Norland High School, Carroll City High School, North Miami Beach High School. Yo, everybody that's familiar with that area, you know the greatness that came out of Norland. Shout out to anyone that knows Norland was like a little Brooklyn. It was like a little, it's the weirdest thing, how much people came out of that part of Carroll City. You know, you have Triton from Black Shadow. You have English Fire. Yeah, man, original Norland youth. You have Richie D. A lot of people don't know Richie D went to Norland High School. A lot of people do not know this. Richie D don't want nobody to know this either. Yeah. He want the people to feel like him uptown, you know?
But
he's from Norland. He's from Norland. He went there when JT Money was there. So he went there the same year. I think him and JT Money graduated the same year. Who else from Carroll City? Money D, original Norland. You all of Don One. They Norland people. Juggling Fire. Shout out to everybody that knows Juggling Fire went to Norland High School.
That's a fact. Yeah, cause he always talk about Miami. Like
it have to do that because we hold him to that. We have to say, we have to do that. All the way him live way up in a Pompano, way in a Carl Spring. He have to say, yo, Miami. He has to. You know, he gotta say Norland. He has to. Let me tell you something real quick, and I know this podcast ain't supposed to be 2 hours, but John knows stop. I feel the energy already.
You know the vibe.
I feel the energy already. Shout out to Egyptian outside. Anyhow, him forwarding now, he knows a different set of hours. Maybe we start drinking the white rum and milk, you know. If somebody send for milk, man, I beat drink. If somebody send for milk, man, I drink white rum with milk. We don't know.
For the milk.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me just first this conversation is probably gonna be more big ups than any other conversation you guys have ever had. Let me start with Juggling Fire, bro. Let me start with the greatness named Juggling Fire. First of all, you know where him get the name?
Well, he tell us. But let's hear. Yeah, let's hear your story.
You remember a selector named Juggling Killer?
Juggling Killer, yep. From
Travelers.
Yep.
And that's how him get the name because in the Juggling Killer at the time was the baddest selector. Baddest. And Juggling Fire was the local baddest selector.
In Miami.
In Miami. So them time that him have a little style and a little pattern where him kind of, you know, like Rory would have said, so, right, and them something there. Juxi have a style where he must say, kitty kitty, and he might do something like that. Juxi Fire do that style there and start, because everybody was doing it, not just Juxi, even myself. So my first name was Walshie Killer. And Walshie Killer is from Juxi Killer. Juxi Fire is from Juxi Killer. So anytime I see Juxi Killer, I always say, see one of my son there? And it's true. Juxi's name was inspired by Juxi Killer, which was the body select at the time. Walshie Killer, same thing, inspired by Juxi Killer. So that's the first thing, right? But Juxi Fire is elite Miami legend because and not just today. Me start play a song 31 years ago. So that means 1994 me start play a song.
Where you from? Where
Mullines Road, Halfway Tree, originally. Yeah, man, go Halfway Tree primary and then step forward, go Miami, young.
Oh, so you came here when you was
when I was in elementary school, right.
Oh, okay.
I went to Connecticut first. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to Hartford.
Oh, so you went to Canada Cup before you went to Miami?
Yeah, man. One winter in Connecticut, my mom said, nope.
That was it?
Done. Too cold.
Okay.
And my dad was living in Carroll City, so I moved to Carroll City. And who lived around the corner? Juxi Fire. The first time I met Juxi Fire, I think I was in the 5th grade.
Huh? Huh?
5th grade?
So you know Juxi Fire, you then?
When he gets back on this program, you have to ask him about that part.
No, we have to ask him.
You have to ask him. Yeah, you have to ask him. Juxi, all right, Carroll City guys, so ghetto living. Juxi used to watch TV around a one girl yard where me used to check.
One girl yard where you used to check.
So when me I go check the girl now, Juxi in at the living room.
So like Juxi to me.
And me have to walk past Juxi for go in at the room.
Youth days.
Youth days.
Wait, 5th grade?
5th grade, bro. So you know we are champion. You know we are champion from time. Listen me good, man. I'm not telling no lies. Juxi none of us didn't have cable. None of us had cable. This girl had cable. She had an uncle person in the whole neighborhood with cable. And Juxi used to go over there and watch cable. He used to in at the living room and watch TV. I'm have to walk go past him to go in at the room. Me know Juxi from that small age. Juxi used to have a speaker in at the window of his room. And Juxi used to DJ. I mean, the speaker in at the room, but lift up the window so everybody can hear. And Juxi used to DJ. And when you ride your bicycle past, you hear, don't laugh. Listen to what I'm going to say now. You hear, right out now. Come on. Let's go. Get low. Ride it. Get it.
For real?
like a
Big up Juxi Fire. Juxi was when it came to my nigga music.
Yeah,
don't ramp with Juxi. I just show and don't really see the element of Juxi. When him decide say, I just say my go.
Yeah.
Keep a dance and say, Juxi, I need you to do all the ghetto Miami shit. Watch the king work. I'm telling you right now, this have to be 5th grade, 6th grade, bro. Juxi in the, all you hear is boom, cha 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 boom, cha boom, cha boom, cha 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 boom, cha boom, and you drive past and just ride out now. Yeah, buddy. We going, take it lower.
And he's MCing.
In my MC.
Like some Uncle Al type
in my MC. Yeah, man. Juxi, when me first see Juxi I play outside of him room, was probably I mean
at this time were you and Spotify and Alia was y'all DJ?
No.
None of y'all wasn't DJ. So Juxi was the first one.
Juxi are the first one. In my Triton, are the first one. Them start maybe junior high school. And I want to say Black Shadow was him first sound. Maybe he played another sound before that, but for the most part, we know him as Black Shadow sound. And what them used to do now is they would find a bando, string up them sound in the abandoned house, get the Quran, and keep skip party. Them Monday keep the wickedest skip party ever in the history of South
any one of them?
Me no miss none of them. Because it was legendary. When I said run,
you used to do one of the whole thing in the street to read, and it looked like he was in the street.
I got a book right now.
He got a lot of things in the book.
All we know is
we can talk about it.
All I know is I'm coming with experience. I have a book. So I have to give Juxi his flowers, mainly because a lot of people probably don't even realize how long he's been doing this, and that he wasn't doing this at no low. Like, he's always been somebody that all of us was looking at and say, yo, greatness. From him, I play a song in junior high school and high school, it was greatness. Juxi, and if you know anything about Norland, if you guys know anything about Carol City, and a little regular dance, them dance there, those are the kids from the Shower Posse and the Spanglers. Those are their kids at these dances. So every one of them gets shoot up.
Yo.
Dancehall hot seat with it, you know.
People, if y'all don't know, this is Walshie Fire from Major Lazer. So we getting there, okay?
Yeah. I'll know when they're reaching away.
We can get there.
So every single time police confiscate equipment, is Juxi them equipment them take, you know. So those guys sacrifice the equipment, sacrifice going to jail, and through so much shootout to go on their lives to entertain us teenagers. And so for that, I have to salute them, like salute them. And as, I mean, if there's a key to the city of Carol City, man, Juxi deserves it. Him deserve it.
Rounds of applause,
yo,
brother. Rounds of applause, brother. Juxi, big up.
God has got to give you a key, my boy.
At this time, were you playing?
Yo, what were you doing at this time?
Me just do everything else.
What were you doing though at this time? While
I actually had a business. I started my first business at 14.
Doing what?
Selling cassette tapes.
Cassette tape?
Yeah, man. We used to walk around the Carol City Flea Market parking lot. I used to walk around 79th Street Flea Market parking lot. We used to walk up and down 183rd Street. I used to go dance and stand up outside. So like some people might remember me from like 5th Street days, Deco Drive, all of the old clubs. Is me used to stand up outside and sell cassette.
Why? Okay. Why you had to sell cassettes? Were you going to school? What was
man. Well, at 14, man. At 14, you know already how the thing go. So I have two sisters already had kids at 14. If you know anything about Norland, Carol City, that's normal. So, you know, my older sisters had kids real young. My dad had 12 kids. So I see like a brother's in, you know, this thing and this I go on and them thing that go on. So I always was like, you know what? I'm not going to get into any of that. I'm going to be a hard-working kid. So I'm going to start work at 14 years old. I'm going to start sell cassette. Because I'm from Halfway Tree. If you know Halfway Tree, you know all of the cassette man, them there Halfway Tree. You have Jack Sower, you have Ninja, you have Cassette Jones, you have Cassette Peter. I'm a link with all of them. I get the fresh cassette them. So me get the jar on the Metro Media and the Stone Love before anybody in Florida. So me can walk around now and sell cassette. Them time they used to sell all 3 cassettes for $10, you know?
Yeah.
Why that was the first pick though?
Because I love music. Cassette? Yeah, man, because I did love music. And I realized that me did have that link there. So me I buy cassette, then I realize say, yo, everybody always I try get dub off of my cassette in a school and say, yo. And I'm like, nah, let me start selling cassettes. It's like how some kids in school sell candy. And I sell cassette. And they used to call me Cassette Freak LP. Because my real name is Leighton Paul. Zine. So Leighton Paul Walsh, that's my real name. So everybody used to say, yo, LP Wagwan. Anybody that knows me as LP. The real old school people, they know them call me LP. So them say, LP, give me a cassette, them, and I started realizing that there was a market for it. And before you know it, man, I was getting the fresh stuff. And I started to do that. Then the second job I had, so that was my first business. The second job I had also at 14 was I started cutting hair at Mr. Russell's Barbershop on 179th and 22nd Avenue. So shout out
Walshie,
big time barber.
Walshie. What do you mean cut here? I mean cut here.
Straight up.
That's in barber. Like Sue Scott, I have a big barber.
Straight up.
Job that, you know.
Like fade?
Fades. And at that time,
cut here.
razor. And at that time, with razor just come in. So I have to start learning razor, everything.
14
years old. Started sweeping the floor at first, of course, right?
Okay.
So it's an apprenticeship, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start sweep the floor. Shout out to anybody that knows about Mr. Russell's barbershop. It's a barbershop in the house. The man
in the house?
Him build the house, him take out everything on him is a barbershop.
That was in Northern?
In Carroll City, yep.
Carroll City?
Yep. On 176 and 22nd. So right next to Scott Park. So, and Rick Ross and them, they all come from the same street. Rolling Oaks Park, Scott Park. Shout out to Ali Zoe. He's free now. Big up to Ali Zoe, man. He's free. Original 17th Avenue. So everybody that knows 17th Avenue, I'm from there. Everybody knows 17th Avenue. I have a lot of stars that come from there. Rick Ross, Ali Zoe, everybody. But that barbershop was the first job I had. And then I got a job at a fast food place at 15 called Long John Silver, or on Fish Place. So them sell fried fish, right? And that was on 183rd Street and 67th Avenue by American High School. Shout out to everybody that went to American. BB, all of the inner circle kids, lunch money, all of them went to American High School. Shout out to a lot of people went to American High School. So by the time I'm 15, I have 3 jobs. I sell cassette, my barber. By now, I cut hair, right? 14 minutes, I trim. I just do apprenticeship. 15. And you have to bring in your own friend them for tests. So shout out to my boy Pooh. Shout out to everybody that let me cut their hair when I didn't know what I was doing. Beer blood everywhere. Beer shellings. When them I left you know, dog. I'm sure they want to fight me, bro. Cause like, yo, I'm in there, yo. So by 15 now, I start get good with the hair cutting to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna cut hair at school. So now I'm cutting hair at school. So now I'm being an entrepreneur with the cassettes, and I'm being an entrepreneur with cutting hair. I'm cutting hair in the locker room, and I'm cutting hair outside the school after school.
Were you making a living off this? Honestly,
at that time, I cut hair for $5, you know. And if you're 14, 15, and you can hand your mom $400 a week, yeah, man, you feel good.
So you were doing that?
Yeah, man, of course, man. I mean, I keep none of the money. I don't keep a single dollar. Every single dollar I ever made was handed to my mom. And that's from the fast food job, the cassette job, and the barbershop job. I make like a $400 a week from the 3 of them. And I hand that to my mom every single week. And the only time ever, like, if me need money, I ask her back feet. And I say, Mom, let me get $20. I want to go to the Pack Jam.
You used to go to Pack Jam?
I'm a junkie. I was a junkie, bro. I was a Pack Jam junkie.
Yeah.
I was a Pack Jam junkie.
Nah.
You don't know nothing about Pack Jam.
Me tell you who was a junkie too. Since we everything in that hot seat. Shadow Fire.
Yeah.
Pack Jam junkie.
What's a Pack Jam? What's that?
You could tell.
Pack Jam, that's where all the Yanks go.
That's where the Yank go. That was the Yank club.
The spot. Like
I think Luke owned it.
Uncle
But
Luke,
it was a teenage Yank club. Near Little Haiti. It was down on like 60 something. Yeah, all ages party. So you have some big money in the dog. It don't look good, you know. But yeah, it was an all ages party. So no drinks, no liquor in there. It's just soda.
Yeah.
You drinking like Macho Man soda, and them used to have a next one named Hoopina. You know the orange one?
Sodas, yeah, money.
Yeah, the soda them. Some off-brand soda, RC.
Yeah.
Them never even had no good soda in the dog. That's an off-brand Jungle Pot, some mad soda.
It's American.
Fully American.
Yeah,
Ghetto style DJs DJ'd every single Friday and Saturday. And me and my crew was in there every Friday, every Saturday. We don't miss Pack Jam. Everybody. Them time they may have dreads like
dreads and gold teeth.
Them time they may have big dreads and full of gold teeth and all of them.
Is it like fall in place when I just fouled from Jamaica?
No, cause I went to Connecticut first, and I just really get the transition. And then when we reached Miami, when I reached Nolan, it was all Jamaican neighborhood. So it's like, but those Jamaicans again were the sons and daughters of like the criminals, bro. So, you know, so them know everything while I go on American and like, you know, yard style. But like I said, bro, there's nothing. Yo, when I tell you hard work, man, I do it from young, bro. I do it from a young, and then, you know, and honestly, I gotta give Shadow Fire his flowers too, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, as a young youth, he went to North Miami Beach High School. Me and him graduated North Miami Beach High School together. And Shadow was a dude that used to love to fight, bro.
Yeah, we gotta interview.
Remember same.
We need to talk to Shadow too.
Remember same shot.
A lot of guests always call Shadow name.
Yo, remember same shot, you know. So it's a youth where either people used to say, him, I want to fight him, or him used to say, I want to fight him. One of them used to go on every single day. And I'm not even exaggerating. Ask anybody that knows Shadow. Shadow was a boxer, bro. To see Shadow play sound, to me, is a shock. Because you looking at a dude that when Shadow step in the room, everybody go, Shadow no star.
Problem.
The night's ruined, bro.
Is that how he got his? That's how he got his name?
We gotta talk to Shadow though.
You have to talk to Shadow, bro.
Yeah. How did he get his name Shadow? Y'all give him?
No, well, he's dark skinned, you know. But I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that. I know him as his real name. You know, so I'm not gonna say his real name, but I know him as real. Everybody would say we know them real name, you know. But I'm not gonna say it. But I'm gonna assume he's dark skinned. Somebody said, but you know, his original name was Shadow Star.
True.
Because he used to play a song called City Star. Yeah, man. And then when him start play Prodigy, him changed it to Shadow Fire. And they had a crew called the Fire Starters.
Correct.
Him, English, Nasheen, Juxi. Yeah, man. So I gotta give Shadow his flowers, man. That guy was always into trouble, bro. Always into trouble. And to see what he's doing right now and to see the greatness, yo, he's a real warrior in these streets, bro. And I got to give Nasheen his flowers too. You know, Nasheen is another person that Nasheen is the first person I ever clashed in my life.
Word?
Clash?
Me, I play a song in Atlanta called Changes.
Yeah.
Him, I play a song in Atlanta called Capricorn.
Who win?
Who
won?
Who win the clash?
You know who won, boy.
Ooh.
Me, boy. Me.
Oh, go on.
Not only was that my first clash, that was my first win.
You gotta tell us what happened though.
So all right, let's do that then. Let's do that. So me,
what year this was?
95.
95?
95, 96.
And we in what club?
Oh man, it's in Stone Mountain. I don't remember what the name of the club, you know.
Stone Mountain Club.
I didn't have a full, but Capricorn was a known full of dub plate. Yeah, my neighborhood sound fun.
Heavy.
Yeah. Capricorn was a known dub plate sound. Everybody knows them of dub plate. And Changes, the sound I was playing is originally a Nannyville sound right there, Atlanta. And I went to Clark Atlanta University. Shout out to my college. Wow. And Capricorn was a dub sound and Changes was like a juggling sound.
You sure this is 2005? I'm saying 19.
No way, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine 2005?
95, me at 14.
Yo, can you imagine 2005 Nasheen play Capricorn? No way.
2005 Nasheen
they're innocent sound.
They're innocent.
Yeah, man. That's why the flowers I'm giving are just to show you guys. These guys have been doing this, but nobody sees the journey. Nobody really sees that journey. All of us are doing this from long time, and that's probably why we're successful. Is because.
It's 82. So 95, you're like 30.
Oh, you get the fake bio. Which is important. You have to make people not know anything real about you on the internet. Yeah. I'm definitely not born in 82. Nah. I will say though, in the bio it looked good. It looked good. It looked good.
The transition.
So how old am I on the bio?
Trust me, when we have guests.
How old am I on the bio? I'm 32 this year.
32.
Sound right. I like that.
Nice one.
Big up to Wikipedia. I like that.
82. It's 42. It's 42.
I'm 42. That's good. I'll still take that.
Good age one.
Yeah, bro.
14. Barber.
Yeah. Cassette man, and then we work fast food.
Fast food.
Yeah.
What's the transition? How the transition made?
Okay, so we go into high school now, and high school, all of these businesses are doing pretty well. My barbering business is actually doing really well. I'm still selling cassette. I start work at the fast food now. I just really focus on them job there. See, and school, of course. Like, let's not forget, I really was.
I hear you say something about college.
Yeah, man, I really was. Yeah. I loved school. I loved learning, especially history. I ran track. So, man, I do all of them something that, you know? So every single summer school, I would go to Carroll City. So I would do Carroll City and summer school to get advanced, is what I said. Not because I'm catching up. But, you know, them time that you could have got summer school to get little edge. Yeah. So I'm going to Carroll City High School every summer to get the edge. Is it me?
Good grades and stuff.
Yeah, man, I do good, man. Like me say already, Missy say the family need me. So I started to get into action like from early. So now I'm at 18. And what I'm about to say, I think anybody that's from an area that they deem garrison would probably relate to this, is that at some point you start scratch your chin and you say, yo, life gotta be bigger than this. Like this can't be end all. Zine, them time that we're not even gonna go Broward County, bro. We're not cross county line road. Because why? Why? There's nothing. Them time the Miramar was cow farms. All cow farms. There wasn't nothing. Zine,
facts.
All of Miramar was cow farms.
Everywhere, Sheridan up to
all of that something that was cow farms. So to us, it's like, why would we be going to Broward County? There's nothing there. We don't know number of Fort Lauderdale, and we don't know number further. We don't know nothing but Lauderdale. We don't know none of that. We just know we got our pirate radio. We got our clubs here. We had clubs like Studio 183rd Street. You know, we had so many clubs on 183rd Street, man, that were just fun. So the cultures there were staying in our little bubble, and something clicked to me and was like, this can't be everything, bro. So I started realizing, yo, I want to get out of Miami and I want to experience life.
At 18?
At 18, at 17. So they had a career day, a college day, like where you can get brochure on them thing there. I may just start every brochure. Every one of them, any college. I didn't even know the names. Like, I'm just like, yo, whatever, Tuskegee, okay, I don't know what that is. It's not here though. So I started to apply to everywhere. And then I got some letters back. And the first one I got back was from Atlanta, Clark Atlanta University. So they were like, yo, you can come and visit the college and you can see if it's something that you like. So I beg my mother, say, yo, please make we drive go to Atlanta and I want to see this college. And she said, all right. So me and her drive up by ourselves, you know, that 17 years old, drive go up. It was like a 12-hour drive, something like that, I can't remember. Drive go up.
12.
Yeah, man. And guess what? The weekend that they were having the open house for the school also happened to be Freaknik.
Oh, wow. Yeah? Wait, so
if anybody wants to know why I went to Clark Atlanta University,
experienced Freaknik early.
From early.
Just know me in the vehicle
that same day
with my mom,
with your mom,
with my mom in a traffic on the highway, and girls are twerking all over our car. Every single thing where me not supposed to see, me I see it. And my mom is just like, what? I said, why are they partying on the highway like this? I don't know either. So when we reach the school now, they said, oh yeah, by the way, it's Freaknik. I say, yo, them smart. Them smart for make sure so them do this during this weekend, because any picnic will come this weekend. Nah, left. Not leaving. So I immediately got back in the car. I was like, Mom, I think I really like this school. I think this is the one for me. The education looks like a good education for myself. I think that the school's facilities are perfect for where I want to be in life. Yeah, man. Right, that's some signed the paper, and I had to get a loan. At that time, the loan was $80,000 because it's out of school fees. Shout out to my mom for taking that loan, man. I felt so good when I paid off that loan a couple years ago. But yeah, and that's where it was set, man. Atlanta. And when I got to Atlanta, Nasheen was already there.
That's like
a lot of people was there. 94.
94.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, 94. A lot of people was already there. A lot of people was coming from New York. I think Nasheen might have came from New York. I believe. And he moved to Atlanta. Seeing? And so a lot of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, they was all I moved on. And them can live in Stone Mountain and get a massive house. Like them time they pay $70,000 for a 6-bedroom mansion in Stone Mountain, bro. So I got to college. The first job I got I sell cassette and I still barbering. But now me really have to pay off this loan. So first job I got was I met this guy named Jason Walker, a yard man. And him say, yo, I have a song called Changes, but song now really make money, so I can find a job for you. I work at one ice cream shop called Dippin' Dots. I don't know if you know Dippin' Dots. It's like a little sprinkle ice cream, this little circle something there. Man, that whole summer, 1994, summer, hot as hell, hot Atlanta, hot seat hot, like red, leather, premium, hot. May I sell ice cream at Stone Mountain Park, which is a racist park in the sense that they salute the Confederate generals. So they have like their faces on the mountain, that kind of something there. And me and Jason out there I sell ice cream to white people all summer long. But still I sell the cassette them, not as much because Atlanta didn't really have a nucleus to walk around and sell and that kind of thing. But them time they can sell shipping things like that, but it wasn't really a thing. And then barbering still I go on. And then no, me start play a song. So then me start play a song because he was like, yo, you have a good like character about yourself because when you sell cassette, you have to have a little swagger. I'm say, yo, we need an MC. I'm gonna reach out the dance now. And I said, Jason Walker, the same guy. Yeah, man, Jason Walker, Skywalker. And when we reach out the dance now, it's like, man, I watch while I go on. And he must say, yo, you want MC now? I'm gonna realize, say, like the girls that I look on the MC. And I say, yeah, man, ready for it, man.
Yeah.
1-1.
Your time for shine, no, dog.
1-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab your microphone and just be your spotlight. And I say, yeah. And I said, oh. And the girl I said, I like you. And I said, that's it? I just grab the microphone and win?
Yeah.
And from there, I MC. 1994, Changes Disco. Yeah, man.
That's when you started. So like the man them back home in like New Orleans, they knew that you was DJing up there?
Yeah, man, them know, you know. Remember I said them time in social media now going.
Yeah.
But
so,
who knew, right? Most of them guys don't know. Like Juxie them, they might not know this because there was no social media. And them man there I did them thing. So what was happening in Atlanta, but we did grow to the point where we were the by far most popular sound in Atlanta, juggling, and we were able to start bringing sounds. So we used to bring Kirky C all the time. We used to bring Richie D all the time. We used to bring Waggy T. We used to bring all this on them time that Bobby Chin them I play Poison too. Or I might play Earthquake, I can't remember, but we bring him. Like we was bringing all the sounds. We had a regular weekly events and but no money now I make, you know, because the boss Jason at that time, he just did a lot of things for the love. He never really charged people. Zine, so me and Ja Prince was a selector. Zine, and boy, I said, we don't make no money, you know. Then time we have to get paid with Waffle House. All when we finish Clash Machine, you know, is Waffle House me I get.
Breakfast.
Yeah, man, you get breakfast, man. So now, when me no remember who, you know, somebody bust a secret and said they might get paid. Can't remember how much, 100. And me and Ja Prince was looking around, he was like, he got paid? We was like, how does this work? The industry? Wait, so money's in this? I would never know that. We're green to the thing. And we love it, by the way. That's the first thing. We love it to the point where now we wasn't even studying or praying or try to figure that part out. We just love music. And me, at that time, I try to follow Firelink's vice. So I scream and I go on and all of them something, you know. I just love the energy. But when we find out some money I make, you know, dog, we sit down and reason and plan. And I said, no, dog, this can't go on no more, dog. Waffle House, we need to get some money, dog. I said, how much we going to charge now? I said, Jano Star. You know what? Make we go high. Make we go to the cloud and drop. No, go to the star and drop on a cloud. Right? So I say, yo, we're gonna say something obnoxious and just see where it land. So I say, yo, make we say $50.
$50?
And Ja Prince say, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ja Prince say, you sure? Ja Prince say, you sure, dog?
Yeah.
$50. God damn. I say, yo, we gotta go to the extreme. We gotta go to the top. I'm worth I'm worth the best.
Yeah.
I say, yo, bro, we have to say $50, bro, because we worth that.
Yeah.
Brother. When we go check GS and I say, yo, dog, we need some money in the dog. And right now, I figure, I say, yo, $50 we figure pay for the night. Jason said, all right, yeah, man, cool. I was like, it's like, yo, hold up. Did we just make a mistake? Did we just make a mistake? And I'm talking about for like 2 years where I get paid $50 dog.
Yeah.
2 years where I get paid $50 for dance. And I don't want to say that's why I left Changes, but I ended up moving back to Jamaica because my grandfather was sick. So I'm go back for take care. So it's just me and my grandfather in the house now. I live at Meadowbrook. So I'm at the Red Hills Road now.
Wait, this is after college?
After college.
No, this is during college. Yeah, man, this is during college, right? So during college now, I do some things, right? But none of it now really I make like a real solid income.
Yeah.
See, for take care of the loan and like the debts and stuff like that, and living expenses on them. So we have some them time. Shout out to anybody out there that remember when credit card scam are go on. Cause this now is not what this duet. That's how this ain't it. Them time the credit card new.
Yeah.
And you could have go on with some hustling, dog. Yeah. Them time them have a shoe magazine called East Bay.
Know it. Or
See?
know the scheme.
Yeah, my East Bay scheme. All right, so we're not going no further. So you have all the scheme there. So everybody was doing it. Everybody started dealing them something there. Anyway, all that never really I go on with nothing. So but I say, yo, right now I take with myself and recalibrate, right? Summertime. So I say, yo, this summer I go yard. I'm gonna deal with my grandfather because I do bad. And like a big idiot sometime, anytime me hear two panna knocking a dog, like I can't sit still. I want to really say again, I'm on Red Hills Road this time. You have Common, you have Black Ants, you have 100. All of them walking distance.
Yes.
Those are lanes and those are places you don't want to just go in.
Yeah.
Light skinned me though. Here come Yellow Man walking around up and down Red Hills Road. No sense. Me hear two panna knocking a dog. I'm gonna say, yo, I have to go hear the sound player. So I'm gonna start walk around and put my ear upon the ground until I find out where the sound there. I walk in at every lane and enjoy myself and watch sound play. And I can say that nobody never troubled me. Now, I'm not saying I'm tough. I'm just saying a lot of people don't give credit to people just saying, yo, if a dance I keep, we actually want to enjoy ourselves. And if people come to enjoy themselves, them good yourself. That's what it was like. So I ended up running into Copper Shot sound.
Copper Shot.
Zine. And Copper Shot now, I get the link on thing and changes. No. It's a Jason and Sean, man. Sean Paul's little brother Jason, aka Zigzag, and Sean. And you have Small Vice. Small Vice I play in a Tampa right now. And you'd have a next youth named Ian. Zine. But me just met the link.
Yeah.
But them man they're uptown. And me, I'm far from uptown. So when we met the link now, them did no changes disco because we bring them a couple times. We met, I was like, yo, good for you, no? And them say, yeah, man. So I say, yo, so changes have a sound in a Nannyville. So anytime we can get the chance, we go down to go play. So one time we did play one party uptown. Changes get couple uptown there. And Copper Shot youth them forward. And it was Changes versus Essence. And Super Hype I play Essence. That's a Super Hype sound. Next time you talk to Super Hype, you have to ask him about Essence sound. Zine? Yeah. All right, so now I want you to ask me who won the clash.
Who won the clash?
So anyway, kill Super Hype my night there.
You beat up Super.
Make him left.
Can't kill everything.
Make him left his sound.
Make him left his sound?
Left his sound. From them come. Make him left his sound. Them time the Capleton are there. You know? Capleton are the fireman, you know, dog. And them time the bonfire are light when Capleton song are playing, dog. You remember them time there? Them man are light them shirt and them time the hot like the seat, dog. Hot. The place hot. Premium leather hot. See? So me have a little fire link style and Capleton sung them. Zine. So them did have like a mango tree and met them shit down every mango off of the tree. Like beer fire. Like it was such a great night. End of the night now, Copper Shot and Doggy Slaughter from Excalibur were at the dance and the two of them forward and them say, yo, whoa, that was amazing, man. Like, yo, we'd love to have like that kind of not uptown energy on the song. Zine, because again, Copper Shot was an uptown song. So me cause in a Jamaica from changes, me not get no money. Zine, me just try forward and grab the microphone whenever me can do the work. But them have them select a Jamaica already. And them give me that work for the uptown dance because me did know that the little circle, the little bit there. So anyways, I said, yo, I would love to do that, man. He said, all right, well, boom. I said, yo, but I need more than like $50. So, or you think you can work him? He said, all right, well, I'll give you $100. And I said, yo, boss, ready. And him said, but here even more, I give you a job too. So Sean started allowing me, got me a job with his mother. His mother is a wedding planner. And me, start, how did Niza come from? Are you a phone?
Yeah.
Are you a phone that man? I know, said the man said.
My glasses.
I him said, yo, everybody lock off your phone. I him said that,
No, man, my phone lock off.
I probably the Ray-Bans them. I probably them. I met nice.
Oh, is it? May hear something too.
Did read out? Yeah, man, I didn't read out the text message. Oh.
So I was working at as a wedding. She's a wedding planner, and what I would do is Copper Shot would have a dance. Everybody go pick up the sound, go in at the truck, drop off his sound, string up the sound, stay till dance done.
At this time, what's the DJ name at this time?
Walshie Killer still.
At this
Walshie Killer still. Yeah, man. Walshie Killer still. And we would stay till the morning, pack up the sound, bring the sound, go back to Nero house. Then Sean would drop me off at a wedding. And I stayed at the wedding till about maybe 10 p.m. I'm going to do the same thing again. Then pick me up, but all a fresh run of somebody yard, and then pick up the sound, and next dance where I go. And we used to do that like 4 nights a week.
So that means your first big sound that you play for
was Copper Shot. Yeah, man, first big sound.
What?
Yeah, man, first big sound was Copper Shot. Played Copper Shot for like 2 years.
And you didn't reach back to Miami yet?
No, me reach back to Miami, but them time they go Jamaica regular for make sure say, yo,
keep up with
the sound. So now you have ATI weekend and you have like a bag of things are going.
Okay, you're working, but were you juggling? Were you being MC?
No, most of the time, no, me just support the sound. Right? Because them have MC where get the work already. So them give me a chance, but me never really get for mash up the place. But if them get a dance a foreign, them call me. So then me I get the work. So like juggling in like Atlanta, Florida, Copper Shot. It was me and Sean a lot of the time. And then eventually it was me and Donnie. Donnie Metro, big up yourself. Me and Donnie toured the world. And then after that, it was me and Mark Chin. And me and Mark Chin juggled the world. And after before, what the name I just mentioned? No, the selector, the MC. For Copper Shot. Cutty, that's before Cutty. So Mark Chin and me was a team. Zine. And then no.
And that's basically based out of Atlanta.
No,
Jamaica.
them man the yard. But yeah, man. But Mark would fly up, and then me and him
play out.
Go all about the place. Go Canada, go everywhere.
Okay.
Zine. So then now I've graduated college. My grandfather dies. I go back, graduate college, and then I got a job at IBM. You know IBM?
The computer?
The computer company.
Yeah.
International Business Machine.
Yeah.
Big job. Big salary. Big salary, bro.
Off of the college degree.
Big salary. Them time there, it's 1998, 98, 99. I get like $80,000 a year.
In ATL?
In Atlanta.
How much you do that for?
I'll tell you right now. Me not even last a year, dog. Me not even last a year. Me do maybe 1 year. Because the job was corporate work, man. Trust, big up to anybody who do a corporate job, bro. It's taxing. It is draining. It zap all joy from your life, bro. Imagine you're happy in life. Imagine you grew up happy. You're happy right now. And then you take on something. A woman, a job, something that just steals your joy, bro. Like a thief in the night. You just wake up one morning and miserable.
Or your mind was already focused and locked in to what
on other things
going on.
Yeah, man, that part too. Because I could have stayed at that job and made a lot of money. But again, I will say the job was a bad job. The job teaches you how to lie. Most of these corporate jobs teach you how to lie. Apple teaches you how to lie. When Apple is like, yo, you need Apple used to say to me now, they used to say things like Amber Alert.
Amber Alert.
Everybody all right, man. For instance, I remember one time what I was doing was called technical sales for mainframes. So you have computers, mid-ranges, mainframes. I was doing mainframes. Mainframes now is big computers that run a whole company. So like one of my clients was Tiffany and Company. So anyways, are you from Barbados? Are you from Barbados, Carl? No. And he must say, man, I need to get I got all kind of thing going on here. But I was like, yo, man, I got you. I'm going to help you out, man. He was like, "Oh, Ross, hold boy, I never know I would get help like this." And bro, I got scolded for helping him. My manager was like, "You dummy, you could have made mad money off of that guy, and instead you helped him and made a little bit of money." And from that, my spirit just said, "I got to get out this job." So, anyways, now I'm manifesting something greater. I'm like, "Yo, what am I gonna do?" But this job, I killed me, dog, to the point where, if I was ever to say I was depressed in life,
that was the time.
I'm a bridging them. You're my bona fide bridging them. Man, them say, yo, dog, when I like how you sound, well, come check you. Man, them come check me, dog. And yo, man, I team buy furniture for the place where I live in, dog. I have a TV.
ATL?
Yeah, man. I have a TV pan a crate. I have a mattress where you have to pump, you have to ear up. Man, I tell you one, do nothing else, dog. Like, me not tell you one, do nothing. Me just in at the place, miserable, dog. I mean, I said, John, no, stop. My spirit feel like a loser, bro. Like, yo, I just lie to people all day and take their money, and I don't feel good about this. Cause I never been that. And the man said, yo, pack up. Reggie them pack up everything in my place and tell me, say, yo, that's it, you quit. They put all my stuff in their car. Cause again, me never have things. So everything, and them drive me go to Tallahassee where they were living. And them say, yo, y'all sleep, y'all up on the couch, and yo, well, fix, well, everything I'll get fixed right now. And I can tell anybody, if you're ever going through like a depression, yo, you see humor, and go around the people them that really can be like, yo, it's the best remedy. Man, them just be a joke, dog, like non-stop, to the point where like I start get back the vibes and get back myself, dog, and you know, while the little depression I go on, me just kind of ease off a couple of shots, ease off from music completely. To be honest with you, like me just never really I do music. I'm start catch a vibe again, and them have a little club around there called Mount Zion. So now me did it, and I tell her, I say, you know what, me I go for my graduate degree. So now I'm in grad school at FAMU.
Start back school.
Start back school again at FAM. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that went to FAMU.
See, you literally love school then.
I did. But this time I decided to do journalism because I was like, yo, I want to be on the radio. So they had a radio program in the journalism school. So I did a master's degree in journalism. So now me did it. And them have a club called Mount Zion, a Trinidadian youth named Nigel run. I'm going to say, yo, I want to do some work, that club here every Friday night. And him say, yeah, man, but you know, so we have a selector around there already named Disco Neil.
Man.
I say, yo, let me meet him, man. Cause if him need an MC, I go around there, go MC for him. Say, yeah, man, Disco Neil right now, and an next youth named Kurt.
So you was mostly MCing then, you wasn't mixing, was mostly MCing.
Bro, me not even own a record them time then. Me not even own a turntable, just MC me MC. Strictly. Zine. So now Disco Neil now, and Kurt from King Apocalypse. Them are the resident sound from Mount Zion. Disco Neil play a song called Wickedness. That's a theme song. Him and Brandon Lee. Zine.
Brandon Lee?
Him and Brandon Lee have a song called Wickedness. Full of dub.
Man.
Remember me tell you, full of dub. I want a song called King Shiloh. Right? But King Shiloh not dead like that. King Shiloh just in at the mix up. So in Tallahassee you have about 3 or 4 songs. Or you have Technigard as the legendary song. Some youth from Virgin Island. So me and Disco just literally immediately link, and it was like brothers immediately. To this day, if you come to Koyo Taco on a Tuesday night, it's me and Disco Neil. Why is that party so good on a Tuesday night? Because the chemistry that me and Disco Neil have goes way before the rest of people even know Disco Neil. Me and Disco Neil have been friends for almost 20, 25 years, like crazy. And I work together. So Disco know. And me, we started to tear this club up. Like I said before, we have a fire where enough players never get.
As an MC.
Like I said, Fire Links was like the Juxi Killer, and Fire Links was like the inspiration for the energy. And then like the selection, them know once I get around a good selector, it's a wrap. So me start, stand up on table and beer things. So in Tallahassee, they were like, man, we never seen nothing like this. So the place start full up. Every Friday, full up, Mount Zion. To the point where Yankees start full it up. Everybody from Philly, everybody from Chicago, everybody from, wherever they was from, they was like, we can go there after we're done. Because that club was the only club we'll go till 4 or 5 in the morning. So early one, I play till about 1 o'clock. Beer Studio 1. And then 2 o'clock, Beer Fire. And we were making actually good money, man. Really good money. So now I'm a solo MC. Finished grad school. Forward, go back to Miami now. My brethren, Roger B. Now on you. Big him up. Roger B said, what you gonna do now? I said, John O'Star. So I'm not too sure because Tallahassee was a lot of money, but Tallahassee's Tallahassee. There's nothing there. It's a small town just for college kids. That's it. Nobody over 30 there, right? So you have cool run-ins in Jacksonville. Him used to always come over Tallahassee and keep clash. So the last clash where him keep over there was me versus King Shiloh. Now I would like for you to ask me who won that clash.
Who won that clash was she?
So Walshie,
me.
4 clash at God, Walshie.
3 me gone so far.
3. And you know, look like, sound like you're losing none of them.
Not one of them. Remember, first thing I remember about Selector, we don't really talk about the last time too much. Also, keep this as something where every selector will forward over here. While in my talk, just in your mind, just remember this one word, this phrase I'm about to say. Selector can't lie. Just make that, as any selector will forward, just make sure this I go across the screen, this I go across your forehead. Selector can't lie. And you just continue to do this thing. Continue to do that. And just remember, selector can't lie. Selector can't lie, brother. Anyways, everything I'm saying is facts though. So I want to say again, what me they know?
You win the clash.
Yeah, man. So anyway, my forward now, I'ma feel like me I start from nothing. So he must say, them have a dance called Stages, brother. Bad, 5,000 people. You need to go play upon that. I was like, what is Stages, first of all? Second of all, I don't know nobody, bro. I'm new brand to Miami again. I remember no social media not there, So I am new brand. I'm living back in Carol City again. I don't know nobody, bro. I don't know nobody.
So what was Juxi them and most of them?
I know them. But them are gone, right? But them are gone and have them things set. So me never really feel like for say, my beg you.
Running.
Yeah, me just watch them progression. Like our Chipley. Bro, me and Chipley used to have typing class together in high school. Me and Chipley used to sit next to each other. Gotta give Chipley his flowers, bro. Shout out to Chipley. One of the greatest to ever do it. I looked back at my North Miami Beach High School yearbook the other day and I couldn't believe it. Me and Chipley stand up next to each other in a picture. I was like, John O'Star. Shout out to North Miami Beach Chargers for life. So me and Shipley. You remember Shipley? You guys remember Shipley?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, man.
I don't know what he's doing now, but I know whatever he's doing, he's great at.
Energetic, man.
Yeah, that guy was the best. Remember I said my microphone.
Yeah, man. Him
my ears microphone before anybody. Yo, him used to be your performance.
He was the man.
Jump up.
So all of them man they are going with things. Shipley I play Rhythm Force. Juxie I play at the Innocent at the time. And yo, them are going. I mean, I say, yo, glad to see them are going, bro. But we never really want to run in upon them things. Some of us their own. Like if they asked me, I would have been like, yo, but also they never saw me play. None of them had ever seen me play because where I was doing my thing was Atlanta and Tallahassee. Me never I played in Miami ever. It was never a thing. I had never played in Miami. So no, I lie. Changes to get booked for Richie D's Casablanca one time, but that was about it. So now I'm like, yo, I have to figure this out. So Roger B, I said, yo, you need to go figure this stages thing out. And I'm like, bro, how we gonna do this? So here Roger B now. Cause remember I said now and him come from a real scammer.
Roger B, that's the you that take the picture.
Take the picture.
Man.
Bonafide Bridget.
Yeah.
Norland legend.
Yeah,
right?
Man, no.
Yeah, man. So Roger B now, as a cameraman, as a video man, say, yo, here what we do now. Stages are gonna start about midnight, 11 o'clock, midnight. It'll go till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Here what we do. Let's borrow your mother's van, put your records in the van. Them time they must start by record. And let's go to stages at 8 p.m. Bro, I said, fine, let's do it. Bro, we reached on at 8 o'clock and walked straight in because nothing was set up. So now I don't know anybody. Again, Roger don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. We'll sit on the box and I wait. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. No, the selector, the owner for the sound say, yo, you can't play now, you know. Set up, ready. So I take up my boxes. I'm looking around. All right. I start playing. Studio One. Cause remember now, Disco Neil teach me the school. Now I'm learning how to play a whole night. Ja Prince too. Them man, I'm learning how to play. Them time there.
I'm telling you, mix yourself.
As a MC, I could have still show up late. Cause hype. You know, me can't show up on midnight for a dance. But Ja Prince and Disco Neil after there from 10 o'clock. Now, me start go dance 10 o'clock to see what I go on and I learn from them. Now I'm there, start juggle the Studio One, start juggle the Foundation. 11 o'clock, no selector on a show up. 12 o'clock, no selector on a show up. Let me tell you who up on the dance. Renegade. A sound from Toronto called Baby Blue. Sean Paul is performing. And Black Chiney sound. So me I juggle now. 12 o'clock, the place I get full up. There's like 3,000 people there.
Stages.
Where was he keeping at then?
Them trying to keep over, I think, Hard Rock. And I went parking lot around a Hard Rock, something there, but massive, all inclusive. To anyone out there that's too young to remember, that was the biggest party at the time in South Florida.
Had to be there.
Had to be there, all inclusive. I don't even think all inclusive go on no more. But yo, them time there, ticket them no cheap either, them dear. So y'all pay $60, $80 them time the dog. You're like, where am I find that? So anyway, Jamie, Alex, and Gary, I feel them dance. Jamie are the first one step up to me now, and Jamie say, yeah man, big up.
Not yet.
Eh?
No.
Oh. So Jamie now touch my fist and say, yeah man. And I can look at Jamie's face and I can tell Jamie goes, who the fuck is this guy? Then I can see Jamie go, clearly somebody on my team hired him. And clearly somebody on my team knew the other selectors were going to show up start time. My team is the best team in the world. I got the best team. Because somebody on my team said, yo, you need somebody for juggle from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, you know, brother. My book Walshie.
And nobody never tell him nothing.
Brother, Gary stepped forward, touch my fist. Same thing. Gary, I say, oh him. In him face. But at the same time, he goes, but no other DJs are here. Damn, it's a good thing we got this guy. My team is awesome. Alex, same thing. Alex stepped forward. Alex was like, I got the best team in the world because I don't know you, bro. But somebody on my team said, yo, book this guy. Bro, when I tell you, all three of them thought, we can't lose. We're all Michael Jordans. And we got, all of us got Scottie Pippen. They didn't even realize I walked in and played with nobody telling me nothing. So boom. First person was showed up and always did was Bobby Chin. Bobby Chin love early one. And Bobby Chin love to see selector play early one. Bobby Chin was the first one to show up. So now Renegade forward and now me stop player. But me mash up the place, bro. But me start going at pepper seed ready, man. Me start juggle a little bit. Early juggle, yeah, man. As me done, I feel so great in myself, bro. Like, I feel so great in myself. I say, yo, I can't believe we pulled this off. I can't believe I'm here on the stage and there's 5,000 people out there. And I don't know anybody here. Shit. And then Bobby Chin say, yo, brother, that was an amazing early juggling. Which song you play? I say, yo, Bobby, right now, you know, so me not play no song, brother. And boy, Black Chiney is the biggest song, bro. Like, yeah, him say, yo, you know, so we need a new selector, bro. Man. I said, bro, that would be the best thing on earth, man. I would love to play Black Chinese song. Say, Iwawa, go on, Dupes meet you, and just say yes.
That's how we start playing Black
Chinese. At the first stage.
But that's what they said. That's what they told us the story. Well, we're glad you tell us your part of the story. That's how you start playing.
And that's how I start playing Black Chinese. The following week, Dupes give me a laptop, a Sony Vaio, and then give me something called Final Scratch. I never had a laptop in my life. And me for learn not only how to use a laptop, but how to play on it. Terrified, bro. Man sent me to Montreal 1 week later and was like, yo, y'all do this ghetto garrison dance in Montreal. Anybody know about Montreal and some of them Toronto dance them? Yo,
serious.
Real gunslinger there.
Serious place.
It was at Tiffany's Hall. Nighthawk International. And can't remember the next song them. One song that begin with an A. Bro, as me reach out the dance early, come on, make sure me know if I'm stringing this thing. I'm my first time I string it up. The engineer said, hell no. I said, no, man, I think all I got to do is just plug this out. The engineer for the song said, hell fucking no. Nowhere you plug it in that bullshit into my song. Bro.
Everybody hated Final Scratch them days.
Everybody hated it. It's a good thing I bring my record in, you know, brother. The only good thing was I didn't have no Black Chinese dub plates. Because, no, me did take little piece, yeah. But me end up I fuck up the place. Like proper, deal with the place. Wicked. And then I started to become a really big name in Canada. In Canada for Black Chiney.
Oh yeah, because they said they get a lot of dates in Canada.
Yeah, man. So now slowly me a bus in Canada. I'm not really bus yes or yet. But me start bus outside of Miami first. Right? Because Dupes and Bobby have yes or luck. Them a clash Mataran, them a do all of them things. So plus all of these dances, I wasn't even there. Because me and Willie or me and Chipley start travel. Right? So I missed almost every single big dance that was happening. I stopped going to ATI, all of them because me I travel, which I give thanks for, no complaints. But that's how I started to play Black Chinese sound, and that's how I started to travel the world and actually make a name for myself.
Okay. So at that time, Walshie Fire.
Yes, only because during that little moment where I wasn't playing any sound, I start vice dub for myself. And Sean Paul was the first dub me ever vice. I vice him, Rona, and the owner for Code Red, Mr. Lee. What name again? In our mother yard too. And yo, the man say, yo, Walshie Killer, Walshie Game, say, yo, me not like how this song. Him say, man, I say, Walshie Fire. And I was like, yo, because he never charged me for the dub. Because I used to play Copper Shot. So I say, yo, bro, go ahead, bro. Whatever you want to call me, fine, that's fine. So the man gave me beer dub. Right now, I have so much Sean Paul dub from that era there. Seeing? And that's when the name Walshie Fire forward. So in that little time there, when I'm doing Mount Zion in Tallahassee, I'm kind of, the flyers are saying both. Some flyers say Walshie Killer, some say Walshie Fire. You start to see the transition. And then when we reach Miami, Walshie Fire. Yeah, man. Even though Bobby Chin knows, still I call me Walshie Killer. Because him I say, him know me as Walshie Killer, because me used to bring him and go up there. So sometime the dub them still I say Walshie Killer. So if you listen to Black Chinese CD with Bounty Killer, I said the name, it'll be Walshie Killer. Even though at the time, me advice for myself, Walshie Fire dub. But we start make the Walshie Killer thing run because Bobby Chin really did love that name there. So it was always going back and forth, Walshie Killer, Walshie Fire. you know.
Why you stop playing Black China song?
I've never stopped playing Black Chinese song.
Yeah, didn't you
to this day.
Aren't you like Black Chiney now?
Never, ever stopped.
So okay.
They reintroduced you
Yeah,
the
man.
other day.
Never ever stopped.
They reintroduced you the other day.
Never stopped. Major Lazer, and I think I understand what you're saying. Major Lazer is a festival show.
All right, so you're saying you don't play Major Lazer sound. You play Black China.
There is no actual Major Lazer sound. There's nobody booking a Major Lazer sound for no dance. That doesn't happen.
True, but you weren't booking for Black Chiney during your Major Lazer stream.
Because I was really, really traveling with Major Lazer. Like, extremely traveling, brother. Like, when them man the tour dates come in, bro.
How was that transition? How was that?
Well, it was beautiful because all of us are friends.
How did it happen? How was it from?
Easy question. Watch your answer now. Diplo was a fan of Major Lazer. I'm sorry, of Black China. Let's start there. Dips was selling bootleg white label records of the remixes, and Diplo used to buy them. So Diplo was a fan of Dips and a fan of Black China. At that time, I bring a selector from the Bronx called Scarrett Boy to Miami all the time. I book him. Seeing? And Scarrett Boy was a crazy MC. Like, this mad.
You put Scarrett Boy on the Major Lazer?
No,
he was booking.
I was booking Scarrett Boy before he played Major Lazer.
Before he played Major
Right.
Lazer, okay.
So now, Scarrett Boy, I don't really know the story of how he got to play Major Lazer. I don't know that.
Okay.
Right? But me know Scarrett Boy now, and I know Diplo now separately. Diplo is getting remixes, and Scarrett Boy, I'm a brethren.
Yeah. Scarrett Boy went viral on like TMZ the first
Yeah, man, because he jumped off the ladder in the Best Buy.
There you go.
So now we are a couple of years in with Black Chiney. I played Black Chiney solely, like alone, for like 12 years. So we're a good couple of years now.
Before Major Lazer.
Before Major Lazer. I played Black Chiney for 12 years, bro. So, and I'm only 32. I'm only what? I'm only what?
32.
I'm only 42.
42.
And I'm only 42. I'm only 42, so, you know.
That's a lot of years, yeah.
So, they had a Bob Marley festival at Bayfront or Bayside, I can't remember the name, man.
Bayfront Park.
And they booked Major Lazer. So no, Scarrett Boy, I said, yo, you know some in a town? I said, yo, word, what for? He said, yo, I'm doing this Major Lazer thing. I was like, yo, what is that? He's like, yo, it's that thing that boy Diplo. I was like, oh, I know him. He's like, yo, you should come down and like really link with him. So before, everything was more like, with Diplo, was more like transactional. You know? Yeah, man, big up.
They never link up in person and them stuff. Yeah.
So I go to the show and we're backstage and we fully link up. Fully link up. I sit on our reason, all the way our reason for the whole show. Right? So now Major Lazer time to go on. Now, if you know anything about Major Lazer at that time, it's daggering. That's how they think. Scarrett Boy just bring out a ladder and have two girls who are go on mad. If you know anything about the Bob Marley festival at the time, that's not the place to do that.
Yeah. Right.
The show was hilarious. The people were upset. They hated Major Lazer. They were like, yo, what the fuck is this? Let me tell you the best part. Scarrett Boy now, him never see the end of the stage. Him run out as the show started. Him run out and he literally ran off the stage. On top of some people that were down there. Hurt them. Hurt himself. Had to climb back up. Play it off. Continue the show. I said, yo, this guy's out of control. And the people were like, yo, this guy's out of control. We want him out of here. Somebody get a reggae singer back on the stage fast. Because all we hearing is I'm beer fucker. I go up on the stage and skin out. Rasta man and Rasta woman in that place.
And the dancer them. Be excited.
Be excitement. And them I say, yo, Bob Marley no want to see this. Bob Marley never bought this. People them I say, Bob, you bought this? And Bob I say, I don't mean you know. I don't mean you know. And everybody say, who bought this? Bob no bought this.
Yo.
People them, yo, I never see, I'm in the crowd like this. I'm like, yo, this is the worst show I've ever seen. I said, yo, why is Scarrett Boy doing this? This don't make no sense. Scarrett Boy, I go and juggle. Yo, Scarrett would have mashed up the place.
That was his brand though. I mean,
yeah, but no, what I say now is, him what I didn't know for though, reggae juggling if him by himself, you know. But that show was a different show. And Scarrett Boy, I didn't know at the time, was full on with that show. He must say, yo, this are the show.
What we gonna do?
So we are gonna do this. Me don't care who did it. And John no star, the man finished now, and I said, John no star. Me not even want to go backstage because we know say, you ever flop before and you're like, yo.
No, you don't want to see nobody.
You don't want to see nobody, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to see nobody.
Yo, to me, anytime me juggle and flop, I feel it until the next time I play.
Yeah, man. I said,
sick in my stomach, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like anybody there around me, I'll say, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm good. You know, just.
Yeah.
I just never juggle good last week. I just flop last week, bro. I'm going to feel it. Yeah. Because you feel it. Anybody that has a passion for this music, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, when you mess up,
and it's going to make you weak. Yeah. And you're going to plot your revenge. And you're going to sit down and say, yo, nobody no call me. I need to figure out what I want. Why did I flop? Yeah. See? So I knew that that's what they were going to probably feel. So I said, all right, but let me go around stage. So I go around there. Man, I'm just a laugh and a kiki and I laugh, boy, him drop and laugh. And I say, yo, did they brush this right off like nothing, bro?
That's scared boy.
Yeah, scared boy though. That's a him. And then Diplo, same thing. That's a him. Then man, I say, yo, I don't know why we got booked for this show. That was horrible. Man, then I go on. So now Scared Boy is on tour with Major Lazer. And then one day, Scared Boy turns Christian. Yeah. Out of nowhere. Yeah. Find God. Yeah. And call Diplo and say, yo, you're gonna need an MC, call Walshie. Cause me now do this no more. And then Diplo calls me and he goes, yo, bro, Scared just turned Christian and I got a show in San Francisco in a couple days. Yo, could you just fill in for him until we figure out what we're gonna do? I say, yeah, man, I liked what you guys did, but it was really weird. I don't really understand what that was. Like, I don't know if I don't know if this is really like, I can try, but what that was just madness. And I was like, I'm not jumping off no ladder or like, that's not my brand. That's not what I do. And, you know, Scared Boy is really good at what he does. I was like, yo, you sure? He said, yeah, man, I give you this X amount of money. I'm going to say, you know what?
All right.
I think I can do it.
Yeah.
I checked with my team and we took a vote and everyone said, you know what? We can do it. Boy, me have team. Right? Can you imagine me at that time being like, I check with my manager and yeah, right. So Roger B, right? Yeah. So anyway, I go to San Francisco and I actually have a video of it, man. It's probably the craziest thing when I look back at it because you have me not understanding what was going on any level. I don't know the music. I don't know. I've never seen.
This is like techno, like
it's hardcore EDM.
EDM.
Yeah, so now you have some techno in it. You have something called hard house in it. You have some like all kind of thing, bro. Anything would make the people them go mad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mosh.
So I've never seen white people before, right? Well, if I talk the truth, Jamaica, Carol City, Atlanta, I never seen no white people.
Right.
I'm always the white guy in the room. So who are they? I'm looking at them and going, yo, how did y'all find all these white people? It's 2,000 white people, kids, young adults. And I'm just like, yo, I don't know, bro. White people, what am I even going to say that they'll understand? Yeah. But me know say one thing for sure, bro. Anybody can say, Yardman always have like the most talent in the world. And also, I think if you can play dancehall, you can play anywhere, bro. So me just set me look at dancehall talent and just give it to them.
And it works.
And it worked. And then mid-show now, the manager at the time, he's like, stage dive. And I'm like, no. And say, yeah, man, just chuck off in the crowd, them catch you, bring you back. I was like, no, I don't think so. No. Hell no. And say, yeah, man, they're gonna love it. Chuck off, them catch you, they bring you back. I said, chuck off, jump in. They catch me, don't worry. They bring me back, promise you. I said, sure, no star. You know the movie Get Out, or like any movie where you and a white person got into a contract, but you didn't read the fine print, and now you realize you've sold your soul to something that you didn't know was about to happen. That was a little bit of that moment for me, where I was like, these white people got me trapped.
Like you locked in, bro. You got locked in.
The crackers got me trapped, bro. I said, these crackers got me trapped. I said, shit. The doors are locked up. No exit. There's nowhere to go. And me not get my money yet.
Better jump.
Better make this jump.
I said, these crackers finna make me jump. And Diplo's one of my favorite crackers in the world, man. I say, these crackers finna make me jump, man. So no, my daddy know. It's like double dutch, you know? Like, you know, the rope. I said, all right, I'm gonna learn that night there how to not stage dive. Trust me. Broke up everything. So mash up everything. Stage dive, I'm a stage dive at the wrong time. You're supposed to stage dive not when everyone is going crazy and jumping, because now it's like you're doing this and they're going pow like that. And they're tossing you around like a rag doll. So, but when them see that now, they was like, yo, man, I think that this is what the show needed. Like a little bit of what Scary Boy would do, which is a stage dive, and a lot of what you do. They was like, yo, we never see nobody control the crowd like that and talk like that. So they were like, yo, we want, if you can do like a stage dive every night and do your thing, we have a show. Man, I love stage dive, dog. Like, and I ended up mastering it. Yeah. To the point where I'm like, I could teach a class.
I wonder if that's it. I watch you slow. I realize say you walk slow, you know,
yeah, man. I will say my spine is definitely. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, she moves slow, you know.
Yeah, man.
And creeps, so you walk.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if I stage,
Yeah, and I got stitches in my head from a stage dive. I got like 10 stitches coming across my top of my head right here from a stage dive. It was at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. There were speakers that were hanging low and I didn't see them. So when I ran and jumped, I immediately hit the corner of one of them and split my head open right here. Now, the show didn't stop. I got blood running down my face, blood running down the back of my head. I'm in the crowd now because they didn't catch me on that one because they was like, ooh. So I'm drop on the ground now, but I got blood everywhere. And everybody, when I jumped up with the blood on my face, everybody was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then the manager, the same one, he was like, yo, get on stage, bro. He's like, yo, you're bleeding everywhere, bro. Your head split right here. He's like, yo, bro, you got to go to the medical right now. So no, me never want to go. Cause adrenaline, the crowd I react, I don't want to go. And my force.
Much people, but
South by Southwest, that might have been like, no, same thing. We still at the liquor rooms, 1,000, 2,000. Zine. We just I get the name out. Anyways, them forced me for go. My vex that night they covered them, forced me for go. And then when we reach out the emergency room, the guy was like, yo, you have insurance? I was like, insurance? I said, damn, selectors get insurance? Like, no, I don't have no insurance, bro. And he said, yo, you know, so this all costs X amount of tens of thousands of dollars for stitch your head, you know. I said, oh no, I can't do that. I can't afford that. What do we do? And he said, well, you can go home back to Miami and see if you can get it somebody local, you know. He's like, do you know any doctors? I said, oh, wow, I actually do. I have my homeboy, Greg, from the Virgin Island and work at Mercy Hospital down at Blood Clot, Miami. Bro, I called him on. I said, yo, can you stitch my head? I split my head open. Him say, yeah, man, as you land, come check me. Bro, I reach around there. The man meet me in the parking lot, dog, with a staple gun. And literally stapled my head together in the parking lot for free. For free.
Staple, yeah, use a staple.
Yeah, man, the man said, bam, 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 bam. Stapled my head in the parking lot. And then he was like, all right, boom, check me in 2 weeks. I'm going to take out the staple then. Zine. But we can't check him anyway if you take them out. It was just that he had the gun at the thing. But to take them out is just if I fought them or anything, it hurts like a bitch. So anyway, the man said, damn, man, I wish I had sold it. After him finished, him say, yo, this shit look ugly, man. Cause it leave a big scar on my head. But anyways, yeah, man, stage diving, mosh pits, wall of death. That's how when you take one side against one side, you make the two of them go as far as them can. And they say 1, 2, 3, and they just crash into each other. All of them something there. Yeah, man. All of them something there. And then Major Lazer just started to grow.
I see Major Lazer link with Chronixx. I see y'all do an album with it.
Yeah, man, I did a mixtape with him, yeah.
How was it?
That was a legendary moment, man, for me, especially because we were in Jamaica working on records. And this was right around the time I did that interview with Cartel. Right? You ever see it?
Yeah.
Right? So there was a studio across on the Canadian embassy called 10A. And J. Will and Carleen, them have an office in that studio. The J. Will, the movie director, video director. Shout out to J. Will, man. Still one of my best friends. He went to Nova High School up here. So shout out to everybody from Broward. Anyway, the man say, yo, what would I say again? John, no, me just forget what that. Right. So the man say, yo, them have a youth where have a couple singing at the street. I think you should work with him. So me say, all right, yeah, man, let's do it. Let's meet up. We met at 10A. It was him, Daddy Bonds, Kiki. Yeah, man, we sit on, and he had mad music unreleased. But a lot of the music wasn't what you now know him as. Them time them have a couple slack songs too, you know. Cause I've never really the rest them are this big. When we meet him.
Yeah.
Zine. So him have a couple DJ songs with slack on, couple of them songs there. What bad. And I remember saying to myself, yo, this guy is going to be a mega star. No question. And I called up Diplo and I said, bro, I met this artist named Chronixx. I know his dad because I used to cut dope from him. But yo, his son, Chronixx, is unbelievable. And at the time he had a song called Curtain. Right? Are you not certain?
Yeah, man.
And then Curtain, bad song. And then him have a next one where say, the only man with pants pan waist, nah follow nobody. Bro, when me hear them song, them I say, yo, this guy's gonna be a legend. This is insanely good. And one time, I say, yo, Diplo, you need to forward yard and come check him. Them time I moved back to Jamaica. Right? I live at Stone Hill. And bro, we par every day. Me and Chronixx just par. I'm gonna get to really understand him as an artist. And then when Diplo forward in, it's like the man say, yo, I immediately he heard the songs and was like, yo, no, I remember what happened. We were shooting Boomaye video. And me and J. Will directed that video. And Chronixx team put a CD of all the Chronixx's songs in every vehicle. So every location, a data player. And Diplo was like, yo, this guy's good. Because them time they forget Diplo ear, you know, kind of hard. Because he don't understand what I want Jamaican wise. It really makes sense to him. But this made sense. Yeah, man.
Right.
In the vehicle and him just a bunk somewhere. I go Port Royal and I'm like, yo, this guy's there. So them kind of trickery, you know, like, but them smart. Yeah, man, big up Daddy Bonds and Kiki, them smart, man. So anyway, we went to with the studio name with Kwame, what name again? Channel Star, Shaggy them studio. What name again?
Big Yard.
Big Yard. We'll go Big Yard. We'll go Big Yard. And vice the whole thing one time. So when you listen back to the tape that they're talking about, which is called Major Lazer's Walshie Fire presents Start a Fire, Chronixx, Start a Fire. When you listen back that cassette, the audio, the CD, one take.
I think it's one go.
One go? And one day.
I think it's one go. When I listen to it, it sounds like one go. It doesn't sound like a single song.
And we did that on purpose.
You can tell it's single songs afterwards when them release. But you can tell that one
it's a one go.
It's one.
Literally, the man sit on next to him.
How much songs on it? Like,
oh God, 30 something, maybe 40.
Yeah.
Yo, the man literally said next with him, one go. Next with him, one go. But I wanted it like that because I love sound system style and culture. So I see, I don't want it to sound too manufactured, too processed. Just go in at the studio and just vice. And then I made sure every song had a bunch of people in the studio with him. So he must have curtain, certain. You get the big echo.
Yeah.
Sounded so great, man. So that was just one of those moments.
Y'all did y'all thing with that record.
The other moment would have to be Coffee. Coffee would be the other moment where I was like, yo, this is a big moment. That would be the other time that I said, when I first met her, I said, she's going to be a star. Well, no question. And I executive produced her first album.
The whole album?
I produced the whole album.
Okay.
Throne, Toast.
Toast.
I
You
won
got a
Grammy
toast.
from
You got a toast. A Grammy.
Lean On never got a Grammy. Boomaye never got a Grammy.
Toast too.
What about?
Yeah, man,
what
me
about?
and Easy. Yeah, man.
What about?
Me and Easy both won a Grammy for that.
What about Beyonce Girls record? How did it?
No, so Beyonce's Girl record, no. What happened with that was Beyonce, we always wanted a song with Beyonce, but you know, she was a megastar, we're not. So it was kind of like Beyonce's not even like returning our calls kind of thing. But I guess somebody in her camp must have played that on the floor beat.
That's a Vibes Cartel.
That's the Vibes Cartel. And she ended up a Vice a song on it. And we found out like a little bit before it released. And it was like, yo, Beyonce's dropping a song on this rhythm that you dropped a while ago. How you want to work this out? One of them something there. When you're a top artist, you can do them something there, you know that. And we was like, well, we'd love to do a song with her. And so we ended up doing a song with her on the Black Panther album called My Power with Doshi. So it's Beyonce, Doshi, when Doshi just a start. And an artist from Ghana, not Stoner Boy. I forget it. So sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm rushing right now, so my brain not remembering names. But that was our trade-off for that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we never know till she should have decided to release it.
Trade-off. It was a trade-off.
Yeah. So fair shake. Yeah. So it going out of business, you know.
But the coffee project, how did that like how did you link with coffee?
Coffee, I got to shout out to Palmer. Palmer was, I think, her a music teacher. I can't remember where she got Edna Money. I can't remember what school she went to. No, Spanish Town she come from. So I can't remember what school she go. But in bring her, them time they may live Stony Hill. So in bring her, run on my yard, and I say, yo, I'm gonna find this girl with just talented beyond any other person at the school. Want you to check her. So we sit down in the living room and she just starts spit. And I was just like, yo, bro, this is up. I was like, this is up. She came over to my house like maybe 4 times. Beer, like sit on and reason and write lyrics and beer, that's something there. And I have a lot of the videos of it too, man. I have a lot of videos of her at my crib just having fun. She was just literally just having fun. We just sit on the kitchen table and she just, you know, and she just be like, yo, check this. And then Ron, the music manager for me and Izzy, was like, yo, let's figure out like how to work with her. I see that you're passionate about coffee. Let's go all the way. So then I got with like Echo Slim from Fort Lauderdale, TK. He made the beat for Throne. Izzy started link up with everybody from Florida. Forget Rhythm. I'm put them together and get her to voice them. And that Toast was the last one. All of the other songs.
Did you know it was gonna be the big record as soon as it was recorded?
Immediately. She voiced that on Red Hills Road. I remember being in the studio and watching her voice it. I heard it before in my living room. She played it like, yo, I got a song for that beat. And I was like, yo, let's do it. But when she voiced it and I saw her voicing it, I was like, yo, this is out of here.
What do you think is the biggest record Major Lazer had?
Oh, but for sure, Lean On. But you want to say something else about coffee? What did I go say?
No, it wasn't coffee.
Oh.
It wasn't, but go ahead.
Yeah, Lean On, for sure. That's the first song to stream 1 billion. That was the first song to Spotify 1 billion for anybody else.
You were a part of that record?
Yeah, man. Our record came right when I joined Major Lazer. It started as a reggae song originally. And then it turned into what it is now. But yeah, man, that song is by far the biggest song. And then I would say Lights, Light It Up with Nyla is our second biggest song. And then I would say Boomaye. No, then I would say Cold Water with Justin Bieber. And then I would say Boomaye.
How much months for the year you go on tour?
I do about 300 shows a year.
Right now, Lean On is at 3.7 billion on YouTube.
Billion.
Yeah. None of normal numbers.
And it never not even get nominated for a Grammy.
And yeah, that's even with the Chronixx mixtape. It wasn't getting it didn't get.
Oh, the Chronixx never was a proper album, you know. Yo, honestly, if I had a time machine, I would go back and make it a proper album. I was coming from Black Chiney mixtape days. So everything to me was like mixtape I run the streets.
That's why y'all did it like
so that. Me do it like a mixtape because me a pre-Black Chiney 8, Black Chiney 9. I'm like, yo, mixtape I run the streets. But if I had a time machine, I'd go back and do it as a proper album.
What the thing? What the thing happened with Chronixx? Why he didn't continue going.
I just saw something today too that said,
what do you think?
why did Chronixx quit music? I thought
What
that was
happened?
really.
I don't think he quit music.
No, I've never quit music.
He just
I think
taking a break.
I don't even know about that. I think he just started doing music that might not be on the radar of people in the reggae world. He does songs with Salt. He does songs with Free Nationals, big songs.
But one of the reasons why people are thinking to take a break from the music, I remember at one point they released a song for him and he asked to have the song removed. So
Okay, I don't know about that, but for sure he has songs that are out. He's been releasing music, just not as often as people in the reggae world might like. But he has released songs. He has songs that I even see him teasing now that are coming out soon. So I don't know, man. I think people expect artists to work on a certain pace, and if they don't, then they're like, "Damn, man, what happened?" But nothing happened. He's just working on his pace. And he's still the greatest artist ever, man. He's still a super talent, you know. So I'm really excited about whatever music he makes. Anytime he make a song, I'm the first one to go listen it. You know. So go check out his songs with Free Nationals and Salt. They're great. Art of Dancehall. The big
Art
Of
of
dancehall.
First question, let me ask you, because this book's supposed to tell. If we did an interview, if we do an interview for like 2 hours now, the interview probably like an hour and a half or 45 minutes. This book's supposed to have 95% of what we talk about.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What in this book that we didn't talk about?
This book, the only thing we're not talking about is the flyers from Japan, Canada, and the UK.
So certain things in this book
Yeah, man.
that we didn't talk about.
We didn't talk about,
leave it
right?
there.
Yeah,
Art of dance.
Yeah, man. It's a book with flyers and posters of dancehall in 5 different countries from 1960 to 1999.
Huh?
Yeah, man. It is academic.
Mattel.
It is academic as well as it is historical.
Hold on. People on the lot. Digo, you need one of this, Digo. I don't like Mattel.
Yeah, man.
A real thing, the picture
So
them.
anybody that was living in Jamaica in the 80s and 90s, y'all gonna see the flyer them from your youth. Your memories are going to get jogged. Anybody that lived in Brooklyn, Miami, Washington, D.C., Toronto, you're going to see flyers from the era that you were at a dance.
Walshy, how did you get each and every one of these flyers?
So first of all, I'm a collector myself, and that's why it was just a natural thing. When I was selling tapes in the streets, I was also gathering flyers because me and the fly guys were always working together. So me that say, yeah, man, give me 2 flyers. Let me see when the next dance I keep. So me can make sure to sell cassette out there. So I used to go to every single dance based on the flyers that were given to me by the fly guys standing next to me. And I just kept them. So me just keep flyers. I keep flyers. The rest of them, I knew the collectors already because I'm on all the forums. I'm all on the dancehall boards. You know, so all of them, Monday, me know them. Lee Major, Professor Mark, Stranger, Muscle from Toronto, all of them are brethren.
That told me Hi-Fi 1980,
You weren't born yet.
bro. I wasn't born these times. 1980.
Me either.
Just Shaka. And this was distributed by Major Lazer.
Rizzoli. Rizzoli is the biggest book distributor in the world, and that's a big deal.
Okay.
That's an actual big deal, which means this book is in every bookstore in the world.
So every plot you can get this in
Amazon if you want to go online, or you can go to Barnes and Nobles. You can go to Books and Books. It's in there. It's in every bookstore in the world.
I'm getting one of this.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna order one of this book.
Respect, man.
Speaking about the world, where have you performed like the biggest crowd?
Cuba. 400,000 people.
Wait a sec.
That's like the DMX crowd?
Bigger than that, man.
400,000.
400,000.
Oh, you did that.
Like 20,000.
Brother, 400,000 man. So we're going to 400.
Yeah,
You
man.
just
So
seeing people to
you can't see they fall off. So shout out to anybody out there. You can go look. We did a documentary on that show. The documentary is called "Give Me Free," and you'll see it. You'll see what 400,000 people look like. We have a drone shot. We have stage shots. You know, you'll see what 400,000 people look like. Yeah, man, big show. After that, it was probably be like Puckle Pop in Belgium. That's like 200,000 people. 100,000 people all the time. Festivals always have like these crazy numbers.
Where have you gone in the world that you'd be like, I can't believe I'm here?
So many places, bro. When I tell you, I can't believe the music bring me so many places. Haiti, South Africa, you know, Kenya, Ghana. Bro, I can't believe I'm playing music and performing and that somebody paid me to be here, bro. I've been to over 100 countries, and so many of them I have that feeling.
Where you haven't been? That you
want to go. I've been to 14 countries in Africa, so I still have a lot more to go. There's 54 countries in Africa, so I have quite a few more to go. That to me is the most important thing, is to touch every country in Africa.
So hold on now. So Walshie, you're the biggest selector sold for that. No, sir. No, but you have to give credit. No, Digo, we've been doing interview for how long, bro? And we don't hear these things. You the biggest. Based on numbers, we should give you the crown as the king of Sudford as a selector.
I would appreciate any compliment, because the thing is like I said, when I give my flowers, they come from a place of knowledge, and a lot of people maybe don't know me. So if you feel I deserve that title based on the knowledge you've gotten, I appreciate that.
So okay, does it give you the urge to go on when you perform in front of so much people?
Yeah, man, I'm not stop, man. I love it.
You want to go on and keep going.
Yeah, man. Yo, me and Juggling Fire had a conversation at your dance. Zine. And me and Juggling there, and I said, John, it's a long time we gotta do this, bro. Cause them not see me in a long time.
Facts.
So when them see me, is always a joy.
Facts.
And me and Juggling, I reason them, I say, yo. I say, I play tonight. He said, no, man, just there I go on and enjoy the night, man. I said, I know your sound. He said, no, man, just enjoy the night, man. And I said, yo, man, we've been here for a long time doing this, bro. We've been at every club and every party in a lot of places for over 30 years. And you know what the man said to me? We love it, bro. And I swear, man, I said to myself, I said, yo, I love this shit.
Is there any time you're planning on retiring?
Oh, no, I love this.
On the road.
I would like to slow down on the road. I would like to. 300 shows a year is a lot.
So how is it family-wise? How is there kids? Is there
everything's
wife
good.
And
everything is
everything is
good.
Before you answer that, do you think you get the proper credit that you should get from the dancehall community?
I don't think so. I get that question a lot, right? Especially from people who actually know me. They're like, yo, some people them just see you on simple so. And I like that, actually. I like the fact that people go, I think he's doing big things, but he's here with us, so.
But do you think you're discredited because you're Major Lazer?
That'd be a good question. I don't think so. Like I haven't done like Jamrock Cruise, or like I haven't done like maybe certain festivals because
in the Jamaican world,
in the yard world, because they must say, yo. But for the most part, people still remember me from hosting every Best of the Best show, bro. I hosted every Best of the Best show. Every one of them. Like, people still say, yo, if you put Walshie Fire on a microphone in front of a bunch of Caribbean people, it's nice. So I do think that there is a gap, especially after pandemic, of knowledge, where there's going to be a set of people who appear on the scene and are not aware of the people before them, which is why I give flowers. I'm not just me alone. Jugsy, Shadow, Nasheen, all of them. Most people now that go out probably have no clue to fight with them fight, and the struggle with them go through, and the long journey, and the incredibly insane moments they've had. Most people won't know it because they're living in a short world where consumption is very fast, and you can pretty much be famous by doing anything non-music related, So a DJ could DJ online and people will say that's the greatest DJ, and that's a person that they rate and love, and that person might not ever DJ in an actual event ever, and them get more follower and more fans than the hard work that we're putting in the actual spaces.
Right.
So I saw it go sometime, but no, I don't even think about that. That's a great question. I appreciate it. I know what I've done. I know what I've done. 99.9% of the other DJs have not done. 99.9% of DJs cannot do. And let me just finish this point. And I want to say, I do what I do actually for them. A lot of them constantly hit me up and go, bro, proud of you. Bro, me love how you mash up that place there. Yo, bro, me see you upon the Grammys red carpet. Me love it. I'm constantly getting DJs saying, yo, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Because if I win, I think they look at it like they win too. It is friendship and fraternity and them no, you know. So I've never had anybody like ever like bad mind me and say, yo, you know something I like Walshie. It's never happened, bro. If it has happened, I don't know it. If it has happened, they've never said it to my face, obviously. But for the most part, I don't think it's happened. I think the friendship and the work I've put in
And the person you are, too.
and the person I am. Anybody can call me. Anybody say, Walshie forward.
Yep.
I'm gonna forward.
Yep.
I support, and you know, our community is big on support for support. So
Wow.
if I'm in town, I'm there. It doesn't matter how popular it is.
Yeah, because
Or
seeing you forward on a birthday party, you didn't have to.
bro, when I tell you to the dance,
Yeah, a lot of people, they was like, yo, why is she in your party? And
dance,
guess what?
nice.
While she was probably the 5th person into the party.
reach
Very early. Early.
reach early.
Say, you know, say, watch over there, so where?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Forward.
But the reason why I'm reach early,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
the reason why I do that is because I love early warm. I love get the fullness of the night. I love see everything. I don't want just come hype time.
Yeah.
I want to see the fullness of the night. I want comfortable, go in, find a little spot, get this and just watch everything. So I love the music like that.
What advice you would have for a DJ that trying to get on, probably even close to the levels that you are? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
He's asking for himself.
Yeah.
But, hey, not even only for me.
I will say
There's a lot of DJs out there, even to them, I read where them post asking for advice. How could you get on the levels where, you know what I mean?
yeah, man. So I do think I happen to have a set of I think I happen to have a drive for and a passion for this that is rare. The amount of hours that I've put in this, I don't know if anybody could do it. Like I said, I do 300 shows a year. So I don't know how many people would enjoy that or do it and say, yeah, man, ready. I have put in hours from I was a kid till now in this music. And that's why I think I am where I am. Also, I never treated this game like anybody owe me anything. Today, I could win a Grammy and everybody could not know it. And I don't feel like they owe me to know it. I could win a Red Bull Clash and I could walk into a dance and I don't feel like everybody owe me any respect to be like, yo, I am win Red Bull Clash. No more. Nobody owe me nothing. So I've treated this game as something that I will continuously have to work. I'll never be able to just coast and get lazy. Yeah, man, I have to work. I have to earn everybody's respect every night. You know, I have to entertain every night. I have to understand this music every night. And the same thing with production. I think that that's something that everybody should do if they want to elevate to the next level. Everyone should not just be a DJ. You should be producing. You should be producing your brethrens. Don't worry about big artists or whosoever artists. Produce the man them where you know have talent and the woman them where you know have talent and make it happen with your team. I'm thankful I had a team. Black Chiney was a great team. Copper Shot was a great team. Changes was a great team. And Major Lazer was a great team. So I've been blessed with great teams. I don't know one-man thing. I don't know island thing. So I've always been able to gravitate towards people that were just genuinely good people and genuinely hardworking. And we're like, Walshie, me need it for this. All right, no problem. All right, yo, me need it for this, no problem. And then I would say, after you DJ and produce, you have to think of a way to get some kind of event going that's you own, that's yours. People want to see a signature event from people. So you cannot just be a DJ and just feel like you just get booked. You just look the bookings, that's not going to elevate you to the next level. Them ones he said, people come out at your event. And
especially a Caribbean DJ.
And love you, especially a Caribbean DJ, brother. Them one know say when you keep a birthday dance or when you keep an annual dance or when you keep a such dance, You actually have people that said, man, give me $40. I fuck with you, bro. Like, yo, you are going to get, we're not missing your dance. If you're a DJ that cannot do that, I don't see how you're going to get to the next level, right? This game is not complicated. It's just hard work and consistency. You don't even have to be that good at it. The consistent person will outbeat
Run the one with the talent.
the good one, the talent. The consistent person will beat the person with talent every time. So imagine if you have a talent now, right? So that's my advice to anybody out there, man. First, be consistently good at DJing. Second, make sure that you have production and a team of people around you that you can both share and help each other. And then third, you need to have a signature event that people really love to go to.
You say a signature event. Let's talk a little bit about Koyo Taco.
Tuesday night are the maddest thing.
Night with the
If you're
people
forward in
that come out.
Miami and you reach a Koyo Taco on a Tuesday night, you miss. Rum and bass for the world. Rum and bass. Biggest thing on a Tuesday night.
Okay.
Also, I have Shrine on a Saturday night at Red Rooster in Overtown, Miami. Afrobeats all night. Modest thing.
How it's gonna go because the venue's not that big. How it's gonna go when it start getting overpopulated?
Yeah, man. Trust me. A whole heap of time people cuss me and call me outside and say, me not get for going. But I'm not changing venues. That venue is the place for Koyo Taco. But we do a block party outside once a year. That just mad. So, we give people a free block party once a year.
And y'all been doing it for 10 years.
10 years. The block party and inside. So we do a block party in the back where the parking lot is, free. And we've had everybody. We've had Virgil Abloh, we've had Skrillex, we've had everybody at the block party. And then I do rum and bass inside Koyo Taco's Speak Easy.
Man.
And then, like I said before, I have Shrine, and I'm always traveling, man. So
I got kind of like a two-part question. Amongst the teams that you've been a part of, what's your favorite in, like as in family, and then what's your favorite in financially?
Man,
Major Lazer, you got Black China.
yeah,
now
those
you have Rum and
two
Bass.
teams are special because I spent so much time with them. 15 years with Major Lazer, 12 years with Black Chiney. That's two, not concurrent, not overlapping, So those teams are like family, man. Like we really made a lot of money together. We really toured the world together. Black Chiney really brought dancehall to the world as a stone.
Yeah, they did.
So like I would say Elephant Man brought dancehall to the world during that time period as an artist, more than anybody else, more than Sean Paul, more than anybody else. Elephant Man is the reason why so many people in the world love dancehall. And Black Chiney was there 100%. 100%. Signal the Plane, Pond the River, Willie Bunks.
Little John.
No songs did more impactfully than what Energy God did on a stage.
You're the first person I've ever heard said that.
And I'll take a fade.
If Walshie said that, he must know why he said that.
Clip
He
this.
toured the world.
Clip this. I'll take a fade with anybody about it. And we're talking about a certain era, right? We're talking about 2005 to like 2015.
That's fact.
That era there. Why dancehall got so big? Why there's a dancehall queen in every country? Why there's a dancehall actual class where people teach dancehall in every country? It's because of Elephant Man.
When that Little John remix came
Bro,
out over here.
Thunderclap.
What?
Y'all don't know how
Everybody was
Thunderclap
like-
was big in the world.
What?
Thunderclap was big like Bogle was big. Like Thunderclap was big.
Heavy.
Pond the River was big, bro. Remember, no. And this is why I would take that fade with anybody. Because most people would say Sean Paul.
Just give me the light.
Give me the light.
Give me the light. But that's not even the song. Y'all know the biggest Sean Paul song is actually Temperature.
Temperature. True.
On the way tonight. That's the biggest Sean Paul song in the world.
True.
Right? Mr. Vegas, Pull Up, Pitbull, Kulo. Like these songs, I totally agree with you. They were huge songs. Huge, massive songs. But nothing was bigger than when Elephant Man touched the stage in whatever country you want to say. Germany, Austria, Switzerland. When Elephant Man touched the stage with that energy he had, the performance that he had, when he left the stage, dancehall was securely planted in that country. You immediately had dancers everywhere, sound systems everywhere. People would say dancehall to the world everywhere. That's what happened. And I will take that fade with
So that's your
anybody.
biggest impact for
No, but to answer him question, those two families. Those two families, yeah. Because those were the main years of my life, you know. So for sure. But everybody changes. Yo, Copper Shot, love them all, man.
Walshie,
Excalibur.
we can reason for about 3 hours.
I know. How long?
How long? Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, even reach the halfway in your conversation.
Yeah, man. But it's a joy, man.
But you see, a lot of people think dancehall at it is all about like mix up.
Yeah,
drama,
I don't think so. I've seen some really serious
see, like this,
I've seen some really
they will
serious
love this
topics.
case, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Nikki Blacks. Shout out to all the people that I've seen come here and actually tell a real story. You know, and yo, if you know Nikki Blacks, and you know some of them people, yo, believe me when I tell you, man, we love them. We love them. We love them. Nikki Blacks is
Big up,
always,
big up, mama.
yo,
Big
she's
her up.
always treated me royally. She's always been kind to me. To my heart, me tell her some I love her.
Walshie Fire, man. Wall of Sword Fire must have respect for you.
Man, and I got respect for them,
mean,
you know.
We as your co-workers,
Yeah.
we all want to be on that level. It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
you're looking up there like, I want to go up there too.
Yeah.
Walshie up there. So, you know what I mean?
And a lot of selectors travel with me too. Sometimes it's like me there somewhere. Someone say, yo, you know, my father go around a Barcelona, come check you. Yeah, man, no problem. We'll link up and we'll meet. And yeah, man, and them see what I go on. And they're always like, yo, I cannot believe this. Because one thing I do that, again, reason why I say I know nobody does what I do. The one thing I do that nobody else does that I do is I'm going to say it confidently, even though I'm trying to think as I say it. If there is somebody else, no, there's not another selector in the world that DJs all the genres of music that I play individually in 1 week. Tonight, hip hop. Next night, strictly Afrobeats. Next night, strictly EDM and house music. Next night, strictly soca. Next night, dancehall. I'm the only one in the world
that does that.
Who you put me in front of a strictly EDM festival, I mash up that more than any other rest of the DJ them. You put me in a dancehall, put me in and I'm gonna do like literally. I'm the only one in the world that does it on this level every week. So I know what I'm doing should inspire, hopefully does inspire a lot of people.
Nobody inspire me.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. And hopefully everybody out there watching, you know, when they send me messages like, yo, Walshie, I need help with somebody, I always do. Even sometimes I shouldn't, you know. But I only do that because I see myself in them. I see that guy, you know, I see that girl that's like, yo, I need help with something. And I always tell them, yo, go around a Koya Taco on a Tuesday night and we sit on outside and reason. Every single Tuesday night. So, you know, I love it, man. You know, and every now and then I still get a little dancehall event where say, yo, Walshie, why you come play two songs for it? You know? So like I'll play it like Martini, what name again? Blue Martini sometime.
Yeah, Walshie, I never been to one of the Major Lazer concert. Could I get a ticket for one of them?
Easily, man. Just make sure.
Go.
No, man, it's easily, man.
I wanna go one. You ever been to one?
Of course.
Well, I never been to one. Yeah, manager, you ever been to one? I need to go. I want to go to one. I want to experience one.
In California.
With you and Whitey, I think y'all went. I didn't get to go.
Man, Whitey. Big up Whitey, man.
Yeah.
Whitey's another person you got to give flowers to, man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, everyone that do this from long time. Zeke, scientists, so much people that we got to salute, man. And so much people that if they just know the story, yo, the story is crazy. So big up to all the warrior them. Popeye, forever in a Tuesday night. Koya Taco, I represent. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for always showing me support over the years, bro. Really appreciate it, man.
Big up yourself in a while.
Name a DJ, you know, a recent, like a current DJ now that you see is on his way there.
Oh, man. Puffy.
Yeah, that's what I expected. That's why I asked the question.
He's like Puffy. Puffy.
Yeah, he doing it. All on the internet. Hey, he going crazy.
Bro, Puffy understands internet. He understands live show.
Yeah.
The man bad. Yo, him bad. Salute to Puffy. And Puffy's been doing it since he was a kid. You know, so, man, and I'm talking about like when he won that DMC championship, the scratch one, bro, made the whole Caribbean proud. Yeah, man. Puffy, for sure, is the answer I would say. Is like the person I see when I can hopefully slow down. Yeah, man. Puffy for take up that space then.
You're tuning on the internet. You're on the internet. You see
I'm about to get on it myself. I haven't actually gotten on it myself too much.
You got to TikTok
I did
account?
quarantine clashes, yeah, man. I did the quarantine clash during pandemic, where like I had Renaissance Clash and King Turbo, like all of that, and I did very well. But then when everybody free up, I went back to regular life. But I have a team right now working on me getting back online and doing talking points, and maybe not a podcast, but you know, talking about music and my love for music, man.
Would there be more documentaries from Walshie?
Man, I love to do some more, man. I did I did the one on Cuba. I did one on Ghana. I did one on a PBS picked me to do one called American Masters. That did very well for PBS. I would love to do more, man. It's a real good, you know, serious passion.
The cartel interview.
Yeah, man.
How did that like
buck up?
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah.
Never planned. Cartel was pulling up. Carly look out the window, and she said, "You know, it's a cartel. I come pick up a check." And then Jay Will said, "You know, I got my camera here, man. You want to interview him?" I said, "Hell yeah, man. Let's interview him." I had never really met Cartel before that. I kind of know him from Dubplate, but sat down just like this. There wasn't even two chairs. Man, I sit on something. Yeah. like a crate. Something. Yeah. And Cartel was just like, "Yeah, man, you want to ask me anything? Sure." Because I'm just cool like that. And the questions with nothing planned. He happened to be going to Best of the Best. I was hosting it, so I really leaned into that. But it's still, I think, Cartel's biggest interview ever. And that's crazy. When you look at the numbers of that interview, you're like, that's crazy. That this interview, which was a straight buck up with Jay Will just holding a camera, no fancy, no microphone, no dede, nothing. No microphone, no dede, dog. Him just talk, projected his voice loud enough for the camera. And no edit. It wasn't edited. I just uploaded it immediately. Right there. After he was done, he gave it to me, I uploaded it.
Sure.
That's the way I think a lot of content creators are now understanding. Yo, don't overthink it. Yeah, man, just, you know, like you guys now, you guys will chop up clips because you understand clips. But for a lot of content creators, yo, you don't have to really overthink it, man. Just make sure it's good. And that's it. And it was a great interview. So yeah, it was straight book up. I haven't seen him since. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know.
You didn't go to none of the shows yet?
I have not. I've been traveling myself. I would love to see him.
It don't even make no sense. I said like if y'all want to find Walshie, go on all platforms. It don't make no sense. I said this man is touring on.
No, there's always somebody that doesn't know.
Guess what? Though I'm telling y'all better go buy this book. Him not complain on the party. Him no want to complain on the party. Leave the man alone. He said a book here, buy it. Cause a whole heap of historical flyers in it. It's if your mother, your grandfather, yeah, then me read the book and then see look.
See Junior read pan a horse there.
You see
Bujo Bantande.
You see what I want?
Oh, by the way, anybody out there, if you guys have pictures in your yard from dancehall days, please at Walshie Fire, WALSHYFIRE, send them to me or link me and we'll figure out a way to get them scanned. I want to do a part 2 to this book and I want it to be about fashion.
I have the perfect person.
Please send on.
Mr. B, Patrick B, all your legendary stuff.
Oh yeah.
Over your yard.
Oh my gosh.
Link,
please,
Mr. B.
You gonna love this book.
Mile number 1.
You gonna love this book. You understand?
Mile number 2.
People in South Florida and all over the world. See the book here.
Legendary Patrick B. Please link it up. Please link it up. Please link it up.
I'm getting one of this though. I understand, so I don't know what to do. Walshie, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a good reasoning, bro.
Yeah, man. Proper reasoning. I give
things that I didn't know about you. Yeah, finally learn.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
You know, I say more time we in the street, we don't get to catch up. But you know what I mean, more time as a friend and somebody we look up to. Keep continue doing the work.
You used to cut hair in a pool, but in a backyard by a pool, and no, never.
No, I only cut hair in my backyard at my house. I didn't have no pool.
You didn't have a pool, but it was like an outdoor, like an out screen thing.
Yeah, man, like a Florida room kind of thing.
I think you cut my hair before.
Yeah, man, trust me, man. I've cut tens of thousands a year.
When I was a kid,
I still cut hair.
Yeah.
I'm blessing you. I try to get man.
No, man. Walshie Fire. I'm gonna tell him who I know that he know, and I'm gonna tell him who he know that I know in a little bit, and he's gonna be like,
okay,
yeah,
man. Trust me when I tell you, man. The world is small, so I don't doubt. You know, and I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, so you know, I'm always outsider. You know already, shaking people's hands and Showing love, man. Rest in peace, Cocoa Tea too, man.
I hope this one here sell the right way, because people no can't cuss, you know. Me not suppose for 2 hours and go on here. Walshie Fire with there with a reason. Art of Dancehall.
Amazon.com.
You understand? Amazon and all platform. On the door, make you tell you now again, get the book.
Get the book.
You understand? I'm gonna get one. I make sure I post my picture when we get my one. You understand?
Pizzle have some fashion picture we can put in one of the book them too. Because I have a picture of Pizzle with my little youth, I have about a size 13 crepe.
Yeah, you can go there.
Is that crepes? Penny loafers.
Run to a big son them with it.
I want about 3 socks.
Watch you big up yourself in the
Respect again, man.
As we say, hey, go on tour the world. Man.
Yes, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Big up Walshie.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
People, y'all know the deal. Y'all know where to find him. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's Walshie Fire, the only Walshie Fire. Major Lazer. Y'all know the deal. Dancehall at seat. Big up yourself, bro.
Love and respect.
Brother. That is it. I hate that one.